Hey guys, I had an awesome session this morning. It's bright and early, but I just had an interesting topic come up today that I thought everyone could benefit from, and I absolutely relate to. So the question of today and the topic of today and in my most recent session was, how do you handle unfairness on a day-to-day basis? How do you handle injustice, bias, being put in positions where clearly someone else is benefiting at your expense? You know, anything as minor as someone cutting you off and doing you wrong, to you being discriminated against at work for your race or your gender or something like that. I think everybody at some point has had injustices done against them in which they had no control over the situation or very little control. And I do want to clarify that there are certain circumstances where we do have control, and then certain circumstances where we don't have any power over what happens to us. And today I want to focus on those points when we absolutely don't have any control over it, where someone else, there's favoritism at work or nepotism, and that person gets a promotion simply because they're buddies with the boss and you have no control over that, versus situations where if you really sat back, there was a choice that you could have done differently. But today I want to focus on when you can't, because there's another element of powerlessness in that and frustration that comes with that. So yeah, I'm just wondering how you guys handle that. What do you do? One thing that we talked about in our session today was how we can redirect our attention towards things we do have control over. So maybe I'm not able to handle the culture of this workplace. However, if I'm really able to tolerate and endure and stay focused on why I'm working where I work, and if I stay focused on the things that I do have control over and the benefits and the positives of what I'm doing, then eventually I'll get to a place where I have the power and the ability to make those changes in that culture, in that environment, in that structure or system. And then being able to emotionally endure because you have a greater purpose. And I've found times where that's really helped me. Then on the flip side too, having the emotional endurance to be able to sit in the discomfort of this isn't fair and this isn't right, and I know it's not right, and I know it's not fair, but feeling good in your own ability to endure it, and to recognize that your ability to endure this discomfort and your ability to endure dissatisfaction or whatever it may be is actually a strength, as opposed to taking it as a weakness on yourself for tolerating or considering it something like that, knowing that you can endure it as something that you're proud of about yourself. So yeah, those were just some things that we were talking about. So how about you guys? What do you do when you've clearly been wronged, and how do you tolerate it? How do you get past it? How do you not let it eat away at your soul on a daily basis? And at what point do you draw the line and change your behavior so that it's no longer something you have to tolerate? So yeah, I'm curious to hear what you think.